One day, you don't just believe in quantum physics, you truly surrender to it. And at that very moment, inexplicable things begin to happen. The invisible face of reality opens up, energy secretly shifts, and life begins to organize in an almost magical harmony. This isn't due to an external force. It stems from a frequency awakening within you. Your trust in quantum energy isn't a mental idea or a spiritual dream. It's a surrender felt at the cellular level. You sense the presence of something carrying you, an invisible intelligence guiding your steps. And without realizing it, reality becomes sensitive to your inner state. Doors you once silently pushed open. Things you thought impossible are happening with inexplicable certainty. This isn't a game of positive thinking. It's the response of a quantum field that resonates with your trust. Most people fail to experience the power of this field because even if they say, "I trust," they harbor deep-seated doubt. They make backup plans, try to control the outcome, constantly monitor, and wonder if it will happen. But what they don't realize is that this monitoring is an electromagnetic interference that disrupts the energy. True trust is letting go of control. It's not just surrendering to the flow. It's seeing that you are directing the flow from within. And then strange things happen. Life seems to have made a deal with you, as if the universe were listening. Imagine, there was a moment when you let go of everything. You stopped trying, and in that very moment, everything appeared effortlessly. Solutions came from unexpected directions. Synchronicities became so apparent that they felt as if they were being orchestrated by an invisible intelligence. This is the first sign of quantum mechanics. This flow isn't your effort. It's the magnetic field of your trust. The tip of the iceberg is your effort. But it's the unseen, vast part where the quantum field works for you. When true trust is established, quantum energy doesn't try to prove anything to you. It simply reveals its own nature. Because trust creates the electromagnetic harmony that unlocks the creative potential of the quantum. And one morning, you wake up. Your thoughts have shifted. It's as if information is flowing into your mind from deep within, not from outside. This is what consciousness researchers call non-local intelligence. The quantum field sends data directly to your awareness. In these moments, time begins to behave strangely. The hours speed up. Some moments expand and deepen. Minutes become hours, and hours become minutes. It's as if the rhythm of time has been reset for you. Even your body reacts differently. Tensions dissolve spontaneously. Even with less sleep, a deeper sense of rest emerges. Your energy increases, but it's not an effort, a resonance. Animals and small children approach you because they sense the coherent field you emit. You emit a kind of harmony frequency, and this is perceived by even the most sensitive beings. Even your dreams change. Things you couldn't resolve while awake are resolved in your dreams. The answers to your questions are transmitted to you throughout the night. Sometimes it's like guidance, sometimes a premonition, sometimes a remembrance. Even electronic devices respond to this. A broken device suddenly starts working, and systems that frequently malfunction start functioning smoothly. It's as if energy temporarily aligns the atomic order of matter. But most striking, the quantum field recognizes your needs without you even realizing it. A door opens without your asking for anything. A conversation brings you the right information. A person enters your life at exactly the right moment. These are no coincidences. These are quantum arrangements created by a state of complete trust. And that's just the beginning of the story. This is what happens when you truly begin to trust quantum energy. More will emerge. Part 2. True collaboration with quantum energy. While quantum physicists may not publicly acknowledge it, one truth exists. Quantum energy is not random vibrations, but conscious intelligence. This energy consciously organizes and responds to all experienced reality, carrying an infinite creative capacity. And it responds directly to your trust. The difference between someone who constantly struggles in life and someone who sees events unfold in a miraculous flow is not one of merit, karma, or spiritual growth. It is the difference between trust and control. Those who truly trust quantum energy attain limitless creative intelligence. Those who attempt to control it through individual effort, however, limit themselves to their own limited abilities and resources. Your consciousness does not directly manage the creative capacity of quantum energy. It serves as an open channel for this intelligence to express itself through your experiences. When you demonstrate complete trust, quantum energy becomes your sensitive instrument. Thus, everything that serves your highest evolution naturally manifests. Forcing doesn't work. Struggle creates more struggle. That's why sometimes people who seem to have it all still feel emptiness or dissatisfaction. They remain tied to individual effort and haven't learned to trust quantum energy. True quantum trust, however, creates measurable changes in your electromagnetic field. Your energy field generates a frequency that is both calming and empowering. You become a transmission tower for quantum energy. But quantum energy isn't a personal force or a mechanical device that responds to techniques. It responds to your inner response, knows you completely, and always coordinates your experience according to your highest good. When you have complete trust, your relationship with energy becomes not merely transactional, but collaborative. Most people still approach quantum energy like cosmic room service, making requests and expecting results. Yet, energy is an all-knowing intelligence that can see possibilities beyond your individual mind. This is where the power of surrender emerges. When you trust your intellect rather than your understanding, results that surpass even your wildest dreams emerge spontaneously. Strange experiences that seem supernatural are actually the normal creativity of your energy field. Quantum energy organizes the field according to your level of trust, making extraordinary manifestations a part of your daily experience. When you witness this, you realize that solutions emerge much faster and more creatively than you ever tried to grasp mentally. Synchronicities no longer seem like mere coincidences, but like a meaningful language. Resources appear before you even realize them. Problems are solved by an invisible hand, and even electronic devices and mechanical systems function with extraordinary harmony. This trust affects not only the human experience, but all the energy around you. Animals and children sense it immediately. They are drawn to your presence, yearning to be close. Dogs insist on seeking attention. Cats approach you even when they're distant, and wild birds perch closer than usual. When your energy synchronizes with the quantum field, everyone around you perceives this frequency and is positively affected. Your body also responds to this energy. Chronic problems resolve without medical intervention. Sleep becomes shorter but more restful, and your energy level increases. Your cellular structure is restructured to operate on quantum energy principles, freed from the stress of survival. Social situations, conflicts, and group dynamics flow more harmoniously. People feel more creative, more attuned, and more hopeful when you are present. Quantum energy trust creates a fundamental frequency that nourishes all aspects of life. Every moment spent with you brings trust instead of stress, flow instead of rush. Food tastes better, water feels more hydrating. All of life is orchestrated through your energy field. You are not just an observer, but an active participant, a creator in collaboration with the universe. Part 3. The strange and miraculous effects of true trust in quantum energy. Life flows in a much more mysterious pattern than we realize. Sometimes the resources we need appear before we even realize them. People come to us with offers that align with our unspoken desires. Opportunities that solve problems we were unaware of arise spontaneously. This isn't psychic prophecy or chance. It's the workings of quantum energy. Quantum energy organizes reality around your highest good. Synchronicities don't just multiply. Their meaning becomes more acute. It's as if they're transmitting messages to you through an invisible language, responding to the frequency of your trust and shaping reality according to your experience. While some people still struggle, you move forward with an almost effortless flow. The things you need, the solutions, the opportunities come to you naturally. The challenges you face are not random. Each one is quantum energy's way of guiding you. True confidence is not superficial belief. It is shaped by the experiences that prepared you, the challenges of life, and the opportunities you missed. Broken relationships, broken jobs, financial difficulties. All of these move you to a deeper capacity for trust. Quantum energy opens you to an intelligence beyond your individual understanding. Experiencing these miracles is impossible without developing deep trust. Times of uncertainty are not failures, but processes that unravel your search for meaning. True quantum confidence stems from a cellular certainty that requires no intellectual understanding. Moments when you feel alone, excluded, or inadequate are actually processes that bring you closer to the quantum field, recalibrating you. This silence and isolation make you sensitive to the subtle communications of quantum energy. Think of a seed, buried, dark, and crushed. It doesn't know why it's there. But these conditions are necessary for it to germinate and grow. Similarly, your challenges are the conditions that germinate you. Every encounter, every loneliness, every uncertainty is the environment quantum energy creates to unleash your potential. Every moment you feel lost, you are, in fact, realigning. Periods of waiting are not delayed manifestations. Quantum energy coordinates infinite variables simultaneously, aligning time for the best outcome. Power and haste can disrupt this perfect order. Waiting with confidence creates space for quantum energy to expand your life to its fullest potential. That's why some people experience a magical flow, while others constantly struggle. This difference isn't luck. It lies in the frequency of trust. When you truly trust quantum energy, you access intelligence and resources beyond your individual capacity. Your journey isn't a preparation for this trust. Rather, quantum energy has evolved to enable you to understand that there is a system that always supports you. Trust isn't a skill to be developed, but a truth to be remembered. When your system recognizes the constant presence of quantum energy, shifts begin in your energy field. Can you feel this shift? That invisible support, that cellular relaxation, that electromagnetic alignment becomes more tangible. Your nervous system is no longer in survival mode. It operates with quantum confidence. This isn't an imaginary feeling or a metaphorical energy work. It's a measurable shift. Your dormant neural pathways are activated, and the confidence of quantum energy flows into your conscious awareness without the interference of doubt or control. In this moment, strange and magical things begin to happen. Reality aligns with your confidence, making miracles visible. Chapter 4. When the doors of reality open. Nothing that happens in your life is random. Even if you're not aware of it, an invisible intelligence is constantly operating in the background. This intelligence is quantum energy itself. And the moment you learn to trust it, reality begins to transform into something entirely different. Quantum energy is not magic or a supernatural force. It is the natural workings of the universe. When you let go of doubt, eliminate fear, and relinquish the need to control everything, this energy begins to work freely through you. The strange things that appear in your life are actually the first signs of a completely normal mechanism. Your needs are met without your consent. People come to you at exactly the right time. Opportunities knock on your door when you least expect it. Solutions to challenges are silently planned by an invisible intelligence. None of these experiences are miracles. They are the natural flow of quantum energy. You are not an ordinary body or simply a fragment of consciousness. You are like a channel, a transmitter and a receiver carrying the boundless intelligence of quantum energy. The clearer your mind transmits the signal and the less it interferes with it, the more flawless its functioning becomes. Every moment you doubt it, static is added to the signal. Every step you take to control it, the channel becomes clogged. This is why most people don't experience the workings of quantum energy, because they try to manipulate it like an automaton. Enter a desire, get a result. But quantum energy doesn't work that way. Quantum energy sees possibilities beyond your comprehension. It knows paths beyond your imagination. It sees beyond your plans and coordinates a much greater order for you. When you truly trust it, you allow it to both surprise and uplift you. This trust isn't a mental decision. It comes from a deeper place. It stems from that threshold where your breath slows, your body relaxes, and something within you says, "It's over. I let go." Surrendering to quantum energy isn't a renunciation. It's a moment, a recalibration of a mechanism that has been waiting within you for years. The weight of life doesn't suddenly dissipate, but your perception shifts. Uncertainty doesn't frighten you, because you feel an invisible intelligence holding you back, as if the universe itself were working for you behind the scenes. 2 years ago, I unknowingly stepped into this realm. I was so exhausted from trying to control everything that one day I literally surrendered. It wasn't a defeat. It was the most profound moment of freedom in my life. I stopped planning. I stopped chasing outcomes. I stopped calculating whether something would happen. I started doing what I felt, and every day I woke up with this promise. Today, I entrust quantum energy to orchestrate my experience for my greatest good. And that promise completely transformed my reality. Within days, my life took a strange turn. Needs I had anticipated would manifest within hours. Solutions to the problems I faced would appear in my dreams. People would appear with just the help, information, or opportunity I needed. But the biggest change happened not outside, but inside. Anxiety disappeared, worry dissipated, and for the first time, I felt an invisible intelligence holding me. In the 6th month of this surrender, my life had completely reorganized. Financial flows became easier. Relationships deepened. My health improved. Creative projects began to emerge with a clarity I had never experienced before. Even the people around me noticed the change. Some said they felt at peace when they saw me. Others said my energy had become stronger. Even children and animals began to approach me. Then I realized quantum energy had always tried to support me in this way. Only I was hindering it. With my doubts, my fears, my attempts to control. The moment I learned true trust, the energy finally began to work freely. And here's the truth. Quantum trust is not passive waiting. It is an active collaboration with the infinite intelligence of the universe. Everything I do now comes from inspiration, not fear. I find my way through awareness, not analysis. And if you feel that subtle vibration within you, as you listen to this, it might be time to trust quantum energy. This is where the strange things begin. The moment reality begins to speak to you. Chapter 5. Complete Trust in Quantum Energy and the Acceleration of Life. When you choose to collaborate with quantum energy, everything in your life becomes more harmonious and fluid. When you drink in gratitude every moment, instead of trying to control the details, you trust quantum energy to organize your energy patterns. Thus, you experience greater harmony and less resistance in your life. When you approach your plans with confidence rather than resistance, the atmosphere aligns more frequently. The manifestation gap between intention and experience rapidly diminishes. Progress that once took months now occurs in weeks. Tasks that seemed complex and difficult are solved with elegant simplicity and minimal effort. This acceleration is no coincidence. Quantum energy responds to your trust, coordinating reality with increased speed and precision. But the crucial point is this: trust in quantum energy operates on cosmic timing cycles that increase your individual capacity for trust. There are certain periods when true surrender to quantum energy produces more striking and distinct results. And right now, we are in windows of empowerment. The universe doesn't just tell you, trust works. It also desires that the evolution of the collective consciousness will make you an exemplary example of cooperation and enable others to recognize this possibility. Your complete trust becomes a beacon that helps others believe that quantum energy support is real and present. When your energy field is ready to let go of partial trust and experience full trust, it becomes balanced enough to receive strange and wonderful manifestations. The only question is whether you are ready. Surrendering to quantum energy is consciously surrendering to an intelligence that operates beyond your understanding, yet always has your highest good at heart. This surrender is not only personal, it contributes to the evolution of collective consciousness. Every individual who learns to trust quantum energy becomes living proof that humans can collaborate with cosmic intelligence. When you let go of doubt, control, and limited expectations, quantum energy creates creations in your life. It's time to cooperate willingly and experience a strange and wonderful reality. Quantum energy isn't something you need to acquire or develop a relationship with. It's your entire life experience from birth onward. All you need to do is recognize its constant presence and initiate conscious collaboration. It's important to understand the difference between partial trust and complete trust. Partial trust maintains backup plans, monitors outcomes, and withdraws support when they don't meet expectations. Complete trust, on the other hand, completely abandons attachment to outcomes and believes in the intelligence of quantum energy under all circumstances. You can think of quantum energy as the most advanced GPS system imaginable. It sees all possible routes to your destination, knows real-time conditions, understands your location, and instantly recalculates according to your needs. If you constantly intervene, you'll never fully experience this guidance. While your individual mind operates with limited information and linear thought patterns, quantum energy can simultaneously coordinate infinite variables. While it may seem counterintuitive, when you completely trust its guidance, solutions, and opportunities beyond your personal understanding emerge. Many people experience inconsistent results with quantum energy because they exhibit conditional trust. They are confident when things go well and regain control when challenges arise. But quantum energy operates with both difficulty and ease. Sometimes, seemingly unattainable goals require unbearable challenges. Complete trust gives the feeling that you are being held by an invisible intelligence. It understands your needs better than you do and serves your highest evolution in ways you could never have imagined through individual planning. This trust is not passive waiting. It is active trust and collaboration. Know that you are working with an intelligence that operates beyond the boundaries of time and space. When you fully trust quantum energy, strange and wondrous insights do not require special talents or supernatural powers. They are the natural result of attuning to the knowledge, resources, and coordination power that exist beyond individual capacity. Everything that seems impossible from a limited perspective is nothing more than the normal functioning of quantum energy. Chapter 6: Collective Consciousness and Quantum Energy Trust. Most people think that reality is shaped solely by what we say or do. But the truth is much deeper. Your words only account for 10% of your impact. The remaining 90% relates to consciousness, energy, and the way your brain functions. Quantum energy, working in harmony with your consciousness, directs your life. You learn to trust it. Trusting quantum energy means allowing it to orchestrate everything rather than trying to control it. The time it takes to achieve your goals is shortened, and seemingly difficult and complex tasks are solved elegantly. Progress that once took weeks can now occur in days or hours. This acceleration is no coincidence. Quantum energy precisely coordinates reality by supporting your trust. You are currently in a period where surrendering to quantum energy creates far more powerful manifestations than usual. Your complete trust is like a flare gun that helps others recognize the quantum energy support. Your energy field is balanced enough to support strange and wonderful manifestations that transcend partial trust. Partial trust creates backup plans, controls outcomes, and loses its quantum support when they don't match expectations. Complete trust, on the other hand, abandons attachment to outcomes and believes in the intelligence of quantum energy under all circumstances. Think of quantum energy as the most advanced GPS system imaginable. It sees all possible routes, knows your location, takes your preferences into account, and instantly recalculates when conditions change. If you constantly override its guidance by thinking you know a better way, you will never truly experience navigation. Complete trust is achieving an awareness that can coordinate infinite variables across multiple domains. Even if your logic suggests different options, you intuitively arrive at solutions that will provide the greatest benefit. Your financial, relationship, or health problems will naturally resolve under the guidance of quantum energy. Your perception of time changes. You can focus more on intense activities, and time becomes short when you want to accelerate manifestations. Your physical body experiences healing and increased energy beyond normal limits. Abundance and opportunities arrive at the right time and through the right channels. Your quantum energy trust creates calmness and inspiration in those around you. Communication becomes more honest and effective, and conflicts resolve spontaneously. Even spaces and systems function more efficiently with quantum energy harmony. You receive information through intuition, dreams, and synchronicities. These abilities are not exclusive to spiritually evolved individuals. They become accessible to everyone when consciousness is freed from survival fear and control patterns. Extraordinary coincidences that begin with partial trust transform into coordinated and miraculous experiences with full trust. Full quantum trust means trusting your own limitless nature. Quantum energy is not an external force, but your consciousness itself. The individual self has a limited perspective, but through surrender and trust, it can align with limitless consciousness. This awareness allows you to discover yourself without artificial limitations. Identifying with limitless consciousness occurs without losing your individual identity. You transform reality through conscious collaboration while preserving your personality and preferences. Every miracle is consciousness, revealing its creative capacity to itself. Each individual who trusts quantum energy contributes to the evolution of collective consciousness. Your individual electromagnetic field emits frequencies that balance the chaotic energy patterns around you. This makes it easier for others to recognize quantum energy support. Evolutionary patterns represent the transition of civilizations from survival consciousness to quantum cooperation. Every miracle you discover opens pathways to the quantum realm accessible to others. The next stage of human evolution occurs not only through technological or societal change, but also through the realization of consciousness. Trust in quantum energy can be expressed in one word: trust. This creates an electromagnetic message that demonstrates your willingness to relinquish control and collaborate with infinite intelligence. This creates a supportive capacity throughout your life experience and increases the possibilities of miracles for you and those around you. Instead of trying to rely on something, you simply exist. This awareness brings profound peace and complete surrender. Chapter 7: The Practical Effects of Quantum Energy, Trust, and the Speed of Manifestation. Right now, quantum energy is creating situations in your life that seem like incredible luck, perfect timing, and miraculous solutions. However, these manifestations only take effect with your complete trust. Trust must be complete enough to allow quantum energy to flow in ways your logical mind may not initially understand or approve of. The you who completely trusts quantum energy is already present and waiting for you. This state of you lives in constant collaboration with cosmic intelligence, experiencing reality as supportive and responsive, and enriching your life with regular, safe manifestations. Everything that seems miraculous is actually a natural expression of quantum energy trust. Your current self is being guided to align with this version of complete trust. When you choose trust over control, surrender over coercion, and collaboration over individual effort, you achieve closer harmony with your quantum self. When you allow quantum energy to surprise you with solutions you never imagined, your electromagnetic coherence strengthens, enabling you to manifest more complex energy representations. Sharing recent events, which you now recognize as mutual quantum energy, creates an electromagnetic resonance that increases the capacity of others to experience this collaboration. Create electromagnetism by writing down your intention to trust quantum energy, even if its guidance seems irrational or disturbing. This written commitment creates quantum momentum, which allows quantum energy to orchestrate visible manifestations of its supportive presence in your life. Complete trust in quantum energy manifests itself through gradual improvements or enhanced intuition. It provides instant access to solutions, resources, and coordination abilities that appear supernatural, but actually operate according to quantum principles. Your decision-making is transformed. You instantly recognize the best choices with an understanding that transcends accumulated knowledge and analytical abilities. This is what advanced consciousness researchers call quantum cognition, a way of thinking that goes beyond linear reasoning through direct access to omnipotent intelligence. Manifestation is now effortless and often transcends even your personal desires, as quantum energy responds to your deepest needs instead of superficial desires. Solutions to your financial problems emerge. Career opportunities you never considered open up. Healing occurs for your physical issues, and the stress that causes your symptoms disappears. Your electromagnetic field spontaneously generates frequencies. Positive responses come from people, animals, technology, and the environment. Strangers are helpful and generous. Animals seek your presence, and electronic devices function smoothly. The weather adapts to your plans more frequently. Time becomes fluid and responsive to your needs. During important activities, hours lengthen to accommodate focused attention. When you want to accelerate manifestation, time compresses. Your physical body begins to exhibit capabilities beyond its normal biological limits. Healing accelerates, energy levels increase, and less sleep produces more restful results. Your cellular structure is recalibrated to operate with quantum energy instead of survival mechanisms. Abundance flows and reaches you with perfect timing, even before you realize your needs. Resources come your way just when you need them, and opportunities align with your talents. Financial support comes not from individual networks or predictable paths, but from quantum field intelligence. Your creative abilities multiply with your inspiration, and your life flows with incredible speed and ease. Chapter 8: The Deep Consciousness Dimension of Complete Trust in Quantum Energy. Artistic projects now flow easily and produce results that surpass your previous standards. The problem-solving process becomes intuitive and elegant. Innovation emerges naturally from quantum energy guidance rather than forced mental effort. Your trust in quantum energy deepens not only your individual creativity, but also your relationships. People feel safe around you. Communication becomes more honest and effective, and conflicts resolve naturally. It acts as a catalyst for harmony in group dynamics, and your living space becomes more harmonious and functional with minimal effort on your part. Even mechanical systems function more efficiently when you approach them with quantum energy attunement rather than stress or frustration. The most striking effect is the direct guidance of quantum energy. Through sudden intuitive insights, dreams, synchronicities, and physical sensations, solutions and knowledge unattainable through normal learning processes emerge. These abilities are not limited to spiritually chosen individuals. They become accessible to anyone who trusts quantum energy. Complete trust doesn't just create extraordinary coincidences. Circumstances, resources, and people act in orderly and miraculous coordination. Everything reminds you that you are collaborating with an ever-present intelligence. The greatest secret to trusting quantum energy is realizing that this energy is the same consciousness as your infinite self. When you completely trust quantum energy, you trust your infinite nature beyond the limitations of your temporary identity. This realization reveals that what you truly trust is yourself, not something else. Quantum energy is not a separate cosmic force. It is the self-expressing aspect of your own conscious being. While your individual identity operates from a limited perspective, infinite consciousness harnesses all possibilities through quantum energy. This is where the paradox arises. The individual self cannot directly trust infinite nature. Trust is only possible when you release control patterns and allow infinite nature to manifest through you. Trusting quantum energy demonstrates what is possible when the limitations of identity are temporarily suspended. Every miraculous manifestation is consciousness revealing its own creative capacity through individual experience. This process transforms not only external circumstances, but also individual experience and perception of identity. Complete trust in quantum energy transcends the limited individual self and establishes a harmonious relationship between individual experience and infinite consciousness. This awareness enables simply being without relying on anything external. When the illusion of being separate from your source is dissolved, trust in quantum energy becomes as natural as breathing. This trust is activated not only spiritually, but also at the cellular and conscious levels.